check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog, yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits, and I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes, I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business, and I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog, yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits, and I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes, I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business, and I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog, yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym, I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work, told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face, they all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.
Now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes. Fumble a bag. Now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know.
To another evening of Ironmen football. I am Trevor Tozlowski, joined again this week by Coach Taylor. Coach Taylor, how are you doing this evening?
Hey, it's a beautiful spring evening outside. Great night for football here at Hitsville.
Yes, sir. We are back here for week 2 of the GLAA season. Your Ironmen taking on the Battle Creek Smoke, who are making their GLAA debut tonight. Should be a good one.
Well, I can tell you this. We are in a lot better shape right now to play this football game than we were the home game 2 weeks ago. Number one, the opposing team's got coaches here. Number two, they got uniforms.
And matching ones at that.
Actually, they're pretty sharp uniforms.
It really does look good. Obviously, you guys will see those here in a bit. Ironmen obviously coming off an 81-6 victory in week 1. The defense scored 6 of those touchdowns and really dominated the play.
It was a total mismatch from the toss of the coin. And there was not much competition for the Ironmen. The Ironmen, you can tell that they've put the time in on the practice field. The opposition in their first game had not done that, and it showed. And so it really was not much of a challenge for the Ironmen. Now tonight, I can tell you after looking at this roster here, the Storm, they got a few competitors on this team. There'll be some good matchups here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Ironmen fans will recognize at least a handful of the names on the Smoke roster. Jerry Weston, who had been a member of the West Michigan Ironmen last year and earlier this season, was traded and will be featured in the Smoke offense tonight. A couple other, Derek Eshelman was a former offensive lineman for the Ironmen, and a couple former guys that were either practice guys or tried out for the Ironmen as well on this roster. So a clear step up in competition for the Ironmen. It'll be on them to show how well they've prepared going into this game.
Well, and again, they're going to be seeing a real good quarterback here tonight. He was on the football team at Stanford and did not actually start there, but he definitely got some reps. So he's going to understand the game of football and know what to do with it when he gets that ball. The other thing is they got a couple playmakers on this team. You look at the Smoke coming out of Battle Creek, not a lot of these players are from Battle Creek and the Kalamazoo area. They've got them from all over the place, Ann Arbor, Detroit, Arizona, California. They got some boys that have come in to play for this coaching staff over there. And again, their arena is just like ours at the Kellogg Arena down there. So it's a great venue to go watch a game. I think tonight has the making to be something interesting.
Absolutely. So obviously last week defense was clearly as I mentioned, 6 touchdowns, and it was spread out. I mean, you had Zach Watts had a touchdown, Keith Love also with an interception, the strip, and then returned for a touchdown. But I want to talk about Willie Shanks, who we talked about during the broadcast. The last time you had seen him play before 2 weeks ago, he had 3 interceptions in that game.
Right.
Last time the Ironmen played, he also had 3 interceptions, 2 of those taken back for touchdowns. What makes him such a good DB?
Well, Willie's a good, he's a tremendous athlete, and he understands the game of football. And the thing that he does is Shanks does is he practices like he plays. Okay, when he goes out to practice, he just doesn't go through the motions. He practices to get better. If you don't want in practice him to go full speed, don't have him go against your receivers, because he's going to hit them. He's going to go at him, and he's going to play like he does on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at practice, like he does on Saturday. And that's why he's a gamer. That's why that young man is a gamer.
Yep, he was our defensive player of the week last week, and it was hard to pick anyone else. There was a lot of great defensive performances, but anytime you force 3 turnovers and take 2 of those back for touchdowns, that's going to be a strong case for defensive player of the game. Coach, you mentioned a name on the Smoke roster that you wanted to talk about. Who is that?
Well, young man's name is Hemphill, number 27. And, and again, this may have changed because it was a couple years ago, but Coach Tony Anise coached him at Grand Rapids Community College. And Tony made a comment to a couple of friends of mine that this Hemphill kid was probably, at that time, the best athlete, pure athlete he's coached. And I'm going to tell you what, he's a very special athlete. You're behind the 8 ball if you're trying to tackle him and you're in a phone booth. Good luck, I know his mother, too, Keela. Very nice lady. She went to Kalamazoo Loy Norwich down there, but, yeah, Jawan Hemphill, keep your eyes on him tonight. The Ironmen better know where he's at all times.
Keep an eye on 27 if you're the Ironmen. Things are just getting ready to get started here, about 15 minutes ahead of kickoff. The Ironmen are going to have a good crowd in the stands tonight. It's still, people are still filing in and filling their seats. We thought we had a good turnout in week 1. This week is looking like it could be even better in terms of attendance.
Well, I think you're seeing everybody in this city that wants to get warm. Who's outside, because it's 25 degrees out, and we got a lot of heat in here. The other thing that's interesting, for arena football, I think we have the all-time leading scorer and kicker on their team, Jason.
Oh, Jim Terry.
Yeah, Jim Carey, yeah.
23 years in indoor football.
23 years in indoor football. So not only is he a tremendous kicker and, really takes his art serious, but he's a hell of a guy, too. Great guy.
He's a guy, that is for sure.
But I tell you the other thing, too. Joe Tanis in this defensive unit, how about that game they played, their home game 2 weeks ago? Joe's got 10 brothers and sisters, and all of them, out of the 10, 9 went to Harvard, and Joe went to Olivet. The
defense was great. if you're grading the offense from last week, it almost gets an incomplete because I think they ran a total of maybe 20 plays in the entire game.
Yeah.
What does Alex Carter? Obviously, he's a gamer. He's the captain of the Ironmen. He's going to be a guy who's going to be consistent week in and week out. How do you think he'll respond to any potential adversity that he'll face in this game?
Alex Carter he has been around the block. He has seen all kinds of competition. I mean, he's a D1 quarterback, held many records at Western. There's nothing that he can't overcome in football, period. And the Ironmen are so fortunate to have somebody like Alex Carter taking snaps from their center because he can do it all. He's a complete package. He can throw, he can throw, he can kick, he can run.
Yeah, he's truly is a true dual threat quarterback. Although we talked about last week, as the years add up in his playing career, the desire to run wanes a bit, but he still showed that he's got some wheels when he needs to.
Well, and again, he's got a job, Monday through Friday he's got to perform at, and you don't want to lose your mobility, out here on Saturday night. Although he's a competitor, he's going to give it his best shot. He's not going to back away from anything, but he knows when to lay low, and he knows when to go in and take a hit. So,
yeah, the offensive line did a great job of protecting him. A guy we may or may not see, depends on how this game goes, but backup quarterback Danny Hugan, who came in, and we want to talk about a guy with wheels. The play that happened on his first touch, it was from midfield. A guy on the defense had an angle on him, and he sprinted past several defenders on his way to the end zone. I haven't seen speed like that in this arena in a long time.
No, he that was a lot of fun to see him go out there and perform and showcase his talents. And it'll be, I think both these teams tonight match up skill-wise. It's going to be interesting what happens in the trenches. That's where I think this game's going to be decided. I think these teams match up pretty well against each other skill position-wise, but what happens up front's going to, I think, tell the tale tonight.
Yeah, one of those defensive guys. Ironmen fans, will be familiar with this name. Nick DeCracker had originally retired and was not going to play this season, and saw how things went in week one and goes, man, that's something I could really get behind. He's ended his retirement after a single game and will be starting on that defensive line tonight.
Right, and he should be. He's that kind of an athlete, and he brings a lot to the table. I don't know, last time I was this excited was probably the first time I heard James Brown music. So,
not your wedding day.
No,
you have kids too, right?
Yeah.
Not the birth of any of your children.
I haven't been this excited since the first time I heard James Brown music.
So, going back real quick to Danny Hugan, if you have a guy whose skill set is so dynamic and different from your starter, do you build a package in for him, or do you think using two quarterbacks kind of throws off the rhythm that either one of them can get in a game?
Well, it's interesting. First off, as a coach, you put your most talented players out there in the field, and you try to get your playmakers the ball at all costs. You find a way to create to get them the ball, and that's what Alex Carter brings to the table. Now, tonight, what we're going to see from their quarterback, the Storm's quarterback, we're going to see how his ability is, to who they game plan to attack, on this Ironman defense.
Yeah, the defense obviously got a lot of pressure last week, but didn't face a ton of pushback in that regard. You mentioned, like I said, Darren Daniel, former Stanford and then Alabama State quarterback. He's all of 6'5" and almost 220. Like, he's kind of the picture of your prototypical quarterback that coaches and teams love to look for nowadays.
Right. And again, he'll be able to take a hit. 2 weeks ago, the quarterback, as soon as they touched him, he went down for Dayton. But this young man's got the size and strength. You're going to have to hit him and wrap him up. You're not going to be able to, let's just say, make a collision with him and expect him to go down.
Yeah, he's going to be sturdy.
How about Mario Flores? We need to get him out here and play a couple downs.
Listen, Mario, as the owner of this team, does so much and wears so many hats. We had wanted to get him on in this pregame segment. He's got a lot going on, and
he's in the lobby signing autographs right now. I saw him out there.
He should be. I mean, that's a valuable autograph to get.
Well, and you see, here's an interesting story. The tall official down there.
Yep.
He's from Grand Rapids. His dad coached in the refereed in the Big Ten for a number of years down there. And I remember his father being in the Big Ten. Yeah, I remember his dad. We had a great conversation.
Yeah. So the officiating crew will have some crossover. Our head referee is still going to be Todd Gearlings. I think it was the first game for us. It was the first game for the teams on the field. It was the first game for the officials as well, and they did their best. There were some moments where things, weren't maybe done as well as they would have liked, and they would tell you that. But getting back into a second game, they should be well prepared to make this a good game officiating.
Okay, we're going to end up with a nice little crowd here tonight. Nice crowd coming in the doors. A lot of people in here walking around up top.
Yeah, I mean, GE Aerospace, who a huge shout out to them, purchased 800 tickets for this game and are going to be filling that western bowl of the end zone. It's going to be loud. It's going to be raucous in here. The competition should be strong. I think people are going to be really involved. This is what the purest form of Ironman football should look like.
Absolutely. Well, we're doing a pig roast inside here tonight. Down in the lobby, we've got 2 great big giant pigs right now. We're roasting, and the smell of that is unbelievable. So,
are you gonna grab me a plate at halftime?
I will grab
Coach?
you anything you want. At halftime.
So we're getting our first look at the smoke. They are out, getting ready for our additional pre-game festivities, including the Ironmen getting their announcement. Things will be getting underway here shortly.
And the storm, their helmets and their pants the smoke. They look like Syracuse.
Yeah.
Syracuse orange.
Yep, orange tops, a gradient pant look, orange numbers as well. They look put together. They've got solid coaching and match. Like I said, Coach, this is shaking out to be what should be a competitive game. I want to see what happens in this game if the Ironmen take the first punch. If Battle Creek comes out and scores first, how do the Ironmen respond? They haven't been challenged in a while.
Oh, that's a great question. How will they handle? How will they handle playing from behind if they get put in that situation? And again, I just think they've got too many veterans to get rattled, and they'll stay in the game. They'll stay in the game. When's our next home game? 2 weeks?
Our next home game, April 1st.
April 1st.
No fooling.
Right.
Ironman's next game, April 1st.
So that is in 2 weeks.
Yes. Yep.
And that game will be against?
Believe that will be the Southern Michigan Apex.
That's out of the Kalamazoo area?
Yep. They are also owned by the same owner.
Triple-double, told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. I don't hear the talk. Don't care what they say. I don't got no patience. I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it. Running up all these digits, and I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes, I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business, and I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told them check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told them check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.
I don't know how they don't call that a safety. It's a beautiful night for indoor football in Muskegon. Iron Nation, are you ready? Then it's time to get on your feet and welcome to the Foundry, your West Michigan Ironmen. Go starters. And now, tonight's defensive starters. First, in the center of the defensive line from Olivet College, number 91, Ryan Armstrong. His retirement lasted longer than a Kim Kardashian marriage. Give it up for Muskegon's favorite Penguin out of Youngstown State, Nick DeCracker. At the other defensive end, representing Memphis, number 11, Clay Oliver. In the secondary, a guy who is second to none from Olivet College, number 7, A.J. Buter. At linebacker from Central Michigan University, number 33, Zach Watts. On the other end, from Ferris State University, number 2, Raheem Stokes. Another Bulldog who had 3 picks, including 2 for 6 last week. Let him know it's Willie Bo Shanks. And the heart and soul of the Ironmen defense, starting at linebacker, the captain from the University of St. Francis, number 0, Derek Vandenbosch. The Ironmen are coached by Terry Mitchell, Tracy Lewis, Joe Tanis, Damian Gregory, Bryce Belter, and head coach Nate Smith. Let's hear it for your West Michigan Ironmen.
All right, player introductions are done. We're going to the national anthem and the coin toss, and then we will be ready to get underway with Ironmen football action here from the Foundry.
Dedication and selfless service of our armed forces across the globe. As we start tonight's game, we honor those who serve this great country with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats. And veterans, you are encouraged to assume the proper salute as we play our national anthem.
All right, folks, it's almost that time. Just the coin toss still to go as people are filing into their seats. Man, it looks good in here again tonight, Coach.
Well, admission's free. You pay to get out. It looks like a rough and hostile crowd here at Hitsville. We're ready. We are ready.
Yeah, crowd obviously doesn't need to play a factor in a game that you win 81-6, but in a game we expect to be close like this one, it should be very, very crucial that the Ironmen crowd is as large and as loud as it was. That cheer after the national anthem was as loud as I've heard this building in quite some time.
We're going to see some good matchups here tonight. I'm excited to see this.
Me too. Looking forward to it. See who wins the coin toss and who will start things out offensively.
That first game was like one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Yep, it was not what we were looking for.
This is going to be a little bit different. I liked it in the '77 Super Bowl when the Raiders were playing the Vikings. They did the coin toss, and Willie Brown,
West Michigan
he
won
caught
the toss,
the coin before it hit the ground.
Probably don't want to do that, huh?
And no, he put it in his pocket and everything. The officials asked for the coin back.
Tom Simmer, Carl Chapman, John Henderson, and Joel Broussard. This crew officiates at the high school and collegiate levels. We are lucky to have them here at the Foundry. Tonight's coin toss is brought to you by the problem solvers at CatchMark Technologies. CatchMark offers innovative solutions to complex and challenging technical problems. They strive to make solutions simple and effective for their clients.
You can't beat the Ironmen here.
It hasn't happened often. I have seen it myself. It has happened two times here.
Really?
To open the 2020 season against a team called the Music City Fire. The Ironmen lost by 10. That was, of course, the only game that happened before COVID came in and ruined everything. There was also a single game here played against the West Virginia Rough Riders, who were for a long time the only team that could really match up on a consistent basis with the Ironmen. But it's not happened very often. I've been with the team since 2018.
See, there's your veteran kicker out there that we were talking about, Jim.
Yep. And
you know, how many years now has he been doing this? 41?
Yeah, 23.
You know, and the first thing he does is count his players on the field. So
you got to
he
make
knows
sure.
He's got that.
Oh, and they didn't have enough there.
That kicker is, you can tell he played the game.
We got Willie Shanks and is that 8? Danny Hugan, the backup quarterback back there to return the kick?
I would too.
I mean, we saw the athleticism that he brought. Yeah, obviously you risk hurting your backup, but, you know, assuming the line protects Carter like they're supposed to, it shouldn't be an issue. But we are teed up and ready to go with Game 2 of the 2023 West Michigan Ironmen season.
Nice squib kick down the middle.
Pitch back to Willie Shanks. He's got room. He's got a lane to the end zone. It's a
go.
touchdown. Willie Shanks on the opening kickoff for 6. This man cannot stay out of the end zone.
Just think, who was the player that lateraled him the ball?
Clay Oliver, defensive end Clay Oliver.
Hey, he gets an assist.
Absolutely. Well, how about that for a start?
That's a great start, and Doug Woods on that kickoff return team started doing cartwheels before he got to the end zone.
What a start, and the Foundry is fired up.
Well, and again, we scored quicker in this game than we did in the first game.
That's true.
It took us 3 plays to score in that game.
And once again, we're not going to get to see the Ironmen offense to start this out. Ben Townsend will come on and try and tack it on the extra point, make this 7-0.
It's just nice to see a holder back there 5 yards, not taking a direct snap.
Kick is up,
Perfect.
and it's good.
Ooh. He said no good?
Nope, it's
It was
good.
perfect.
So it hit the speaker that hangs in front of, but I think they ruled that it was on. Look at this replay. Just a great blocking job. Danny Hugan escorting Willie Shanks into the end zone. So Willie Shanks, a rookie for the Ironmen, has 3 touchdowns in his first game and 1 minute, and he does not play on offense.
He's averaging a touchdown a quarter right now for the Ironmen.
Yeah. Okay, so now you're on a high. If the defense gets a stop here, how worried are you for Battle Creek? We obviously think that they're talented enough to stick in this game, but if the defense of the Ironmen gets a stop here and you go down 14-0, how hard is that to bounce back for a team that appears to be well coached and disciplined?
No, again, this is one of those things they just want to get through the first quarter and see, iron out some wrinkles and, get into some rotations and, get a feel for things.
So a single man back, Tony Sock is back deep to receive. He actually was in line to make an Ironman roster, tore his ACL in training camp. Ball out of bounds, looks like the smoke will start things off at the 21-yard line.
Joe Tanis's defense is coming out. Zach Watts, who played his collegiate career on Perry Short Stadium over there in Mount Pleasant.
Yep, so Evan Gatton, number 36, will start at defensive end as opposed to Nick DeCracker on this particular drive. Watts and Vanden Bosch, obviously. Sweep to Tony Sock. He's going to be bottled up quickly and brought down. Zach Watts, first one there.
Little jet sweep to start out the game. Never got the edge on that.
No, he couldn't quite get there.
Nice job by Ryan Armstrong right there. Maintained good position, good leverage.
Subbing frequently already for the Ironmen. Sock will be in high motion. That's Shank's man in man coverage here. Throw, complete, missed tackle. They're going to be a first down. That catch number 4, Edward Thomas, will get a first down for the Smoke, and they're into Ironman territory at the 15.
Just a quick curl route right there. Picked up probably 8 yards, but he got 8 more after the 8 more yards after the catch.
Yep. You got to be a great tackler in indoor football. You got to stop plays when you have the chance to stop them. Sock will be in high motion again. Pressure, looks left. Oh, nearly picked off. Willie Shanks almost got his second. Excuse me, that would have been his 4th interception and potentially his second touchdown of the game already. But
he just does a good job of route recognition.
Yeah, he came off of Tony Sock, who was his guy in coverage, and then
they take pride in making your buying experience a smooth one.
All right, 2nd down and 10 now for the Smoke.
2nd down and 10.
They'll send 6. Brian Sandifer in motion. DeCracker pressured. Throw, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Brian Edward Thomas will get into the end zone. Just out of the reach of, I think Derek Vanden Bosch had a chance to bat it down, and when he couldn't, a broken tackle leads to a touchdown. Let's look at the replay. Okay, Zach Watts just missed out on it, and Raheem Stokes couldn't get the angle on him to bring him down. It's 7-6 now after Battle Creek scores.
Nice, again, got a nice block thrown downfield for him right there. Allowed him to get into the end zone. Interesting why they wouldn't throw the flag.
I was going to say, should be an illegal substitution, right, if you line up with too many people in formation. But in any case, Jim Terry will attempt the extra point here for Battle Creek. It's up. And it's good.
And he continues to add to his legacy.
Adding to the legacy, indeed.
It's tied 7-7.
I'll tell you what, if I have any more kids, I'm naming them after Jim.
All right,
I don't
All right.
care if it's a boy
Coach
or a
Taylor,
girl.
you got to be ready. It's Effie coming out for the T-shirt toss. He threatened or warned us that we may be getting a T-shirt coming our way, so you got to be ready, okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm ducking.
Let's see if Effie's going to aim for us. Here it comes. Oh, not quite enough steam on it to get up to our.
Hey, you got to put a little more
point.
powder in the cannon.
Yep.
Look at the people going nuts.
Oh, that one didn't even make it off the field. Effie overpromised. He told us he was sending one our way. Not enough juice in the air cannon to get it
Now
here.
he's got to get over here on the board. He doesn't know his equipment like we do.
Yeah. Speaking of equipment, obviously they're going to get shouted out because they're a huge sponsor for us, but CatchMark, Billy, who's sitting right next to me, has put together a great setup for Coach Taylor and us
great.
to make us way more successful than we could be individually.
Checking out the crowd, I've seen Kid Rock, Madonna, Janet Jackson's here, and a couple small farm animals.
We're all the way jam-packed then.
Oh,
All right. What do you think? Willie Shank's bringing another one back, or we get to see the Ironmen offense here?
Here we go.
Terry will send it deep. And that one sets up perfectly for Shanks
Dr.
again.
Shanks has got his hands on it again.
He breaks the tackle. He's got room. Oh, and he'll be taken down by the last line of defense. Number 56,
And
Ryan
Shanks
Watson.
is not happy about being tackled.
No. 56, Ryan Watson brought him down, but the Ironmen will have favorable field position starting at the smoke 20 as Alex Smith brings the Ironmen offense out for the first time tonight.
With two convenient locations in Muskegon, one on Harvey and one on Henderson, we have two great options. In the fourth quarter, Sport Clips will be selecting a super section. A few lucky fans in that section.
The smoke 7, Willie Shanks 7.
It's all even. Keandre Craig will be in high motion here to start. They'll throw the corner. He's wide open. That's a first down Ironman. Tackle made by 24, Frank Sneed. Ironman already down to the 6-yard line. A great route by Craig. Really no contest
And
when
again,
he's 6'5".
Carter picked out one-on-one coverage, and he put the ball right where it should be.
John Ross looks like he'll be in high motion this time. All three receivers to the top of the screen.
I don't think I'd want to be a running back in this league.
John Ross, oh, one-handed catch! He pulled it down with one hand. Get that to SportsCenter for a top 10 because that was incredible.
The left hand.
Like, give us the replay. I know Billy and our folks at CatchMark and PCN working together are going to give us one. That was incredible.
The left hand of John Ross will be bronzed and put in the
Look at
Arena
this
League
replay.
Hall of Fame.
Wow, he got up and pulled it down.
And the smoke is not happy about that catch.
No, but how can you be upset? It was so outstanding. Ben Townsend looking to make it 14-7.
He was about a foot over the crossbar on the goalpost here.
That one up and good. 14-7.
Well, you can tell so far that both teams are blessed with veteran quarterbacks that know what to do with that football.
Absolutely. Skill position-wise, too. We saw a lot from Edward Thomas. We've seen John Ross. We've seen Keandre Craig do what they do. Do you get a feeling that this is going to come down to the last team that has possession wins, or do you think that a team will be able to get a stop and build that 2-score lead?
I think it's going to come down to turnovers. You know, the team that does not capitalize on their possessions, they're in trouble. Right now, we haven't seen the defense stop anybody.
Not yet. Couple near plays from the Ironmen, but close does not count in indoor football.
These beers are looking ice cold in this stadium.
Are you going to go I mean, a lot of green beer. Maybe not in the stadium, but I saw a lot floating around the town this weekend.
Another Michigan Coastal Credit Union kickoff.
Townsend sends that one very deep. And for a touchback.
That ball goes into the stands.
So the Smoke will start things off at their own 5-yard line. This will be a good test, the first time that a team has to go the length of the field offensively.
Well, it didn't take them too many plays to get down to the field and score last possession.
Be interesting to see who can make things happen defensively. They're bringing it out to the 20 for some reason. Okay, and now they're bringing it back. I was going to say, a ball out of the end zone is a touchback that starts at the 5. So Darren Daniel will lead the offense back out here. Looks like Thomas will be in high motion here at the top of the screen.
Oh, no.
The guy who wasn't supposed to catch it makes the catch. Mason Partlow, former West Michigan Ironman, makes the catch. It was definitely intended for Tony Sock, but that miscommunication ended up benefiting them greatly there.
Right. There was another receiver right behind him that, if you watch, I couldn't tell which receiver he was really throwing to.
It looked like, I thought it was 10 Tony Sock, who ended up getting tackled by the 2 Ironmen as Partlow ran by.
Actually, he could have run that ball and run it a long ways.
Yeah.
He broke contain, and nobody was out there to.
Tony Sock trying to get by him again, and does this time. Be brought down by Vanden Bosch and Zach Watts after good job protecting the edge by DeCracker.
Same play they started out the game with, and the same result.
Yep.
That's why I said you don't see 2 running backs with 15, 20 carries in the Arena League.
No, I think if you get 5 true running plays as a running back in the Arena League, you're an elite guy that they really believe in.
I'd take that tackle, bring him down on that inside linebacker, and run option football.
There's a snap. DeCracker with the hit and batted down. Great play by Derek Vanden Bosch.
Daniel's pass incomplete.
Good pass rush there by DeCracker.
Well, and again, that's what's going to benefit Coach Tanis' defense right now. Is both defensive coordinators in this game have got to get their defensive people touching the quarterback. They got to get his jersey dirty.
Yep. 3rd and 11 here. Be interesting to see if they would opt for a field goal or try and go for it. Obviously, you're going to go for it most times in arena football, but if you believe you have a great kicker, then you can make that happen.
I would not throw at Willie Shanks. Oh, he was open down the middle of the field, too.
Good tackle made. Should be short of the first down, so it'll be 4th and short here for the... Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Interesting. Okay.
I'll tell you one thing. There was a blown coverage right there. He had his mind made up who he was thrown to, because if he'd have read the defensive coverage, he would have thrown to the other receiver real quick.
So 1st and goal here for the Smoke from the 6-yard line.
Coach Tanis with a new contract this year here. Now he's making $74,000.
Inside handoff.
There we go with the old counter.
taken down after a gain of about 2.
47, Austin on the carry.
Shamir Austin out of Olivet with the carry. Ryan Armstrong will be back in to solidify the middle of that defense.
You know, this is where you got to make sure you know you got somebody on that quarterback. He's accounted for in the running game.
Absolutely.
Big 71 declares he's the tight end. Watch him catch the
Sock
ball.
in motion. They'll hand it off. Shamir Austin is going to get blown up by DeCracker.
47, Austin on the carry.
Big,
Totally stuffed.
big number 99, Lorenzo Matthews, lost his pants on that one. 3rd and goal now from the 5, loss of 1 on the play.
And goal from the 5.
Boy, this is really, this compacts everything.
Not a lot of space to do things. Thomas in motion. They'll throw up to him. Incomplete. 4th and goal now. LJ Buter with the defense.
Let's see if they send out.
Jim's got his helmet on, ready to go. They are going to go for it, though.
We're under 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter.
Yeah, fast moving, a lot of action, been really exciting so far. Big, here's the most crucial play of the game so far. Sock in motion. They throw, and it's incomplete. Flag down on the play.
We have our first flag tonight on the field.
See what the flag is here. We'll hear from our official Todd Gearlings momentarily.
Joe Tano, so he'll straighten it out down there.
Coach Nate Smith also lingering and within earshot.
Joe will put the sleeper hold on someone. Joe told me in 4 more years he wants to try out for professional wrestling.
I think he could do it. Let's see what the officials call it.
What's it called?
Illegal defense. That penalty is an automatic first down. First down.
Illegal defense.
So I'm not sure what the illegal defense call was for. I also did not think that it was an automatic first down. Nate is having a discussion with Terry Foster, the head coach for the Smoke, and Todd Gearlings.
I'd like to have someone explain that rule.
That penalty moves the ball to the 2-yard line, and the Smoke will have it. First and goal from the 2.
All right, so 1st and goal now for the Smoke.
Quarterback keeper.
And he's going to be stopped. Great defense. Way to set the edge by DeCracker once again.
Brought down by 44, Nick DeCracker.
Some pushing and shoving. No flags going either way. I'm very surprised.
Not me. This is great. All we're missing is Roddy Piper and a kilt.
Oh, man. That was a little before my time, but I do love the WWE. I think it's outstanding. Unabashedly, unapologetically pro WWE. Put it on the record, Coach Taylor.
Well, just throw the sportsmanship out the window. It's getting nasty now.
Yeah, I think it's going to. I think because there was no flags to stop that, it's only going to keep escalating.
Now the testosterone kicks in.
Thomas in motion. Throw, low, intended for Sock, incomplete.
Handles pass intended for number 10, Sock, incomplete.
Will be 3rd and goal now. So 7 plays for the Smoke from inside the Ironmen 6-yard line, and they have yet to score.
You know, number 10 for them is he is quick. And
He's
Willie
very
Shanks,
fast.
yeah, and Willie Shanks is on him, and he's doing a heck of a job. And actually, the 2 opportunities down here on the goal line that they've gone to him, the quarterback is throwing the ball right in the ground.
All right, end of the first quarter. We'll get to our on-field activity and then be back at it for our second quarter of action. The Ironmen lead 14-7 after 1.
It's time to see if one of you can beat Effie in tonight's Beat Effie Challenge. Let's welcome Hayden McLean and friend. And let's root her on to victory. It's also Hayden's birthday. Tonight, Hayden will need to get all 4 bags on the board before Effie does. And don't let that belly fool you. That's a bull that's tossed a lot of bags. Are you ready? Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Come on, Hayden. It's your birthday. Keep firing, keep firing. Oh, I like that. Little assist there from Effie, number 26. That's good. Keep going, keep going.
You much of a cornhole
All right,
player,
one
Coach
more
Taylor?
in there. Come on, one more,
You
Hayden.
play a lot of bags or cornhole?
Only after midnight.
Let's get that one in. All
nothing good ever
right.
happens after midnight.
Right. That's why I play him after midnight, because I'm terrible.
That's a good one.
I'd like to see the coaches from both teams go at it in this game, in that bag game.
All right, wrapping things up now. We're getting ready to start the second quarter.
Congratulations, Hayden, you won a gift card to El Dorito Loco. The Beat Effie Challenge is brought to you by Eddie Alexander Holmes. Stop by and visit with Eddie and his team in the world ahead.
This is the real March Madness right here.
All right, so 3rd and 3 for the Smoke down here on the other end of the field now, seeing if they can finally convert here in the red zone.
And they did.
Touchdown, Mason Partlow, complete, and touchdown, Battle Creek, 14-13 now the score.
Again, you notice how this quarterback is throwing the ball low. He's keeping everything in the ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
These receivers are having to dig it out.
That time they were able to.
His last 4 passes have been in the ground. But they're safe. They can't be picked off that way. That's a West Coast strategy.
Absolutely. That quick passing offense, short passes.
Good looking crowd here tonight. First play of the second quarter. They tie it back up.
Right, Jim Terry seeing if he can get things rocking and rolling to tie this ball game.
He's not going to mess with that green shoe on.
You wouldn't think so, but we'll see if he does. And he does. He slips.
The
and
green
it's
shoe.
blocked. And they picked it up. Is that a 2-point conversion then?
Well, the kick was blocked.
Now the ball hit the ground.
Mara, you said you got it. He said, oh, Mara, you got to call Mara. He said, no, I don't care if he's on the air. He said, you got to call him. I'm just telling you.
And the kick is no good. So 13 minutes to go until halftime.
So we've got a 14-13 ball game. Second quarter, 13 minutes remaining and running.
Let's welcome tonight's hometown hero.
And they stop the clock.
Jerry is a graduate of West Michigan University. He has been an educator for over 16 years. He is a proud father of 3 children, Emerson,
Riley D. and Dez. When he is not coaching or teaching, he is winning championships in flag football. He would like to thank his parents, Gary and Diane, for all of their support over the years. Iron Nation, let's give it up for tonight's hometown hero, Jerry Hedrick.
What a group of honorees right there. 13:03 remaining here in the second quarter. 14-13. The Ironmen have got a slim lead, but they're getting the ball back.
Trinity kickoff. Number 8, Pregame, and 22.
And here comes the kick. And the ball takes one hop, and it's up in the stands.
It's like a fan all the way from Holland.
And somebody got thrown out of the saloon right there.
The Shoreline Insurance Agency has been providing West Michigan with the highest quality home, personal, commercial, life, and health insurance over 40 years.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, this game going on right now.
This is exactly what the crowd wanted to see, though. They definitely did not get their fill of football from game one at the arena here. So now they're getting to see a good ball game, 2 teams that are competitive and going after it.
Yeah, people have been asking, and now they definitely have it. So
Carter looking downfield, throws it.
Oh,
what
away.
a great play right
defensive
there.
Play. Number 3, Jalen Embry. Really solid defensive play there, able to make that play.
Tell you what, he played that exactly the way you want to see it. Came through with his left hand. Okay, it gained him about 7 or 8 inches by reaching with that left hand.
Second round of pizza for GE is available.
That was a good pass, but it was better coverage.
Yeah, second down now. Craig in motion this time. Get it out to him. He'll make the catch for the first down. Tackle on that one, Frank Sneed.
Pass complete to number 1, Dex Craig. Push out of bounds.
Basically, that was the same exact route, except he cut it off 10 yards shorter.
Yeah, a really great route.
Delicious local Mexican food located in Harvey, just south of the Lakes Mall. El Burrito Loco, they have the best chips and salsa in the area. Stop by El Burrito Loco, proud supporter of your West Michigan.
John Ross will be in motion on this one. Carter
Hard to
gets
break
out of the
contain.
pocket.
Now he's going to run it.
Run.
Cuts it back.
Stiff arm. And he's
that
going to
is
get
not what you
inside
wanna
the
see.
5-yard line.
Carter on the keeper, pushed out of bounds by number 3, Embry. But that run is good enough for another.
When Alex spun,
Did
he
he?
spun right there, and then he got hit. That is not what your coaching staff wants to see. See, if I was playing, I wouldn't be in the huddle. I'd be watching the replays on these jumbo screens.
They do a great job of getting They do a great job of getting the angles for the replays. Ironmen will call a timeout here.
Timeout, Battle Crew.
I think something went wrong with someone's equipment.
To participate in the Ace Communications Ace in the Hole football toss contest at halftime, go to the merchandise booth behind the bullpen, directly behind section 102.
So the Ironmen have that 1 point lead, so ultimately they did not credit them with the 2 point conversion after that ball hit the ground.
Right.
So Ironmen, they score and can go up 8. If they decide to go for 2 and get it, they can make it a 2-possession game.
You know, I'll give a shout out to Nate Smith, the coaching staff here, Terry Mitchell, Joe Tanis, Tracy Lewis, Damian Gregory, and Bryce Felder.
Yep, Terry Mitchell on the field right now as the offensive coordinator.
Always good to be on the video board. There we go. Come on down.
One of these games, Van Dyke Mortgage is going to give away a home.
So what was that, Coach?
Van Dyke Mortgage, one of these games is going to give away a home at halftime.
That would be something.
I hope the drawing's rigged. I need one. I am tired of living in my car.
Craig in motion here. Throws it up to him. He catches it. That's 6 points. Touchdown, Ironmen.
How about the hang time on that pass?
I mean, when you're 6'5", with a 30-plus inch vertical, can definitely make a play like that happen. Here's the replay. Just threw it up to him, and it was really too easy for him.
For the West Michigan Ironmen.
Tell you what, you're going to hit the board anyway. You might as well come down with the ball.
All right, Ben Townsend on to give them an 8-point lead. It's up and good. 21-13 now, Ironmen.
That extra point's big. In a close game like that, these extra points are big.
Media timeout.
Got a media timeout coming and see what we've got ready to go here. All right, while we've got a minute, Coach, what's your recap of the game so far? 5 minutes into the second quarter.
I definitely think that it's an offensive game right now. Both offenses are controlling the football and doing a good job of moving the chains, playing first down to first down, capitalizing, and making big plays, third and fourth downs. So it's to me, I got to see what defense is going to step up here.
Yeah, no defensive stops thus far. See if the Ironmen can get the first one here.
Well, and the penalty against the Ironmen, that hurt them. They had to stop.
They did. Sock takes it from in his end zone. He'll get by the first guy. And the second guy forced out of bounds right at midfield by 97. I think that's Keith Love.
Boy, he hit that so slightly over there, the wall over there, and they blew it dead.
Yep.
Fans at our upcoming event, on-field sponsored by Texas Roadhouse, will be having sealed bags of peanuts thrown in the stands. If you or anyone of your party has a peanut allergy, please be aware and take any necessary precautions.
Texas Roadhouse.
The smoke begins, first and 10.
Where's the best steakhouse in Muskegon?
I don't know. I don't.
How about Grand Rapids? Where do you get the best steaks?
I mean, Ruth's Chris, I think, in the Amway in Grand Rapids is obviously a good choice. See what the Smoke have going on here. Brian Sandifer in motion, and flag on the play.
Delay a
a
game.
game.
Yard penalty remains first down.
First and 15 now coming up for the Smoke.
Joe Tanis got his new Jordans on. His wife bought him these for the
Yeah,
big championship game, Hart girls basketball. Thursday went up to the Breslin, so his wife bought him a present.
All right.
Got him a cowboy hat and some Jordan shoes.
Those Jordans are nice. Edward Thomas in motion here. Look to his right. And I think they're going to get him for offensive pass interference.
We got a helmet and a flag on the field.
See what the call is here from our official Todd Gearlings.
Maybe it's the illegal defense again.
Don't think it'll be that.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Seeing penalties right now against the Ironman defense have been a key.
Yeah, they've been.
That's all right. Gives them something to talk about at halftime.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Smith will have a lot to say at halftime.
Will sell your home for as low as 2% commission.
Right.
That's 2% commission. Call Ken today or stop by and visit him in the Iron Core section.
Sending Sandifer in motion. Play blown dead.
And Joe Tanis is screaming at him, "What are you guys doing?"
Timeout, Battle Creek.
Here comes Tracy Lewis out.
Battle Creek.
All right, so 8 minutes, 56 seconds remaining here in the first half of this game. Smoker driving down into territory of the Ironmen. Like you said, 2 penalties, that face mask that we just had, as well as the illegal defense giving them an extra opportunity here, have been the real story in keeping the Battle Creek Smoke into this.
Absolutely. Got to clean it up. Got to clean it up a little bit. You know, not put yourself in a bad position right now, especially with your back against the goal line like this. You know, got good athletes. Big change right now for the defense for the Ironmen. Brought in a little more size down here in the goal line with Armstrong. So put him in the middle right here.
Armstrong in, DeCracker in, Clay Oliver in at defensive end. Sandifer going in motion. Handoff, and it's stuffed immediately. Great double team tackle by DeCracker and Vandenbosch there. No gain for Shamir Austin.
I tell you what, he ran into the back of his own offensive lineman, and there was a small seam right there, but he didn't hit it. He didn't hit it.
No, he didn't.
This crowd is seeing a great game right now.
They sure are. 2nd and 10 now. Throw complete. Tackle is made. So it'll bring up a 3rd and about 6 for the goal line.
Tell you what, it's a good thing Vandenbosch held on to him right there.
Yep.
He didn't have far to go.
No, strong tackle there, brings up 3rd down. The Ironmen will have to stiffen up once again here.
Well, and this team doesn't have a drive to get home that's too far. They got about 2 hours.
Yep. And another delay of game.
Offense.
So the second timeout for Battle Creek in this drive actually will save them from another delay of game.
7.5 remaining here. Second quarter. We got a good one.
Yeah, this next 2 plays will really, I think, define this game. Is it going to be a true shootout where every possession matters and every possession is going to result in a score? Or is this where the Ironmen can get a defensive stop and look to extend their lead to 2 scores? The crowd's been great here, very full. A lot of noise from them as well, keeping things. They're definitely engaged. Obviously, the closer the game is, the more engaged the fans are going to be. But a crucial 3rd and 5 here for the Battle Creek Smoke. Sandifer will go in motion. Throws an incomplete, intended for Sandifer. Raheem Stokes in coverage. It'll be 4th and goal now.
Again, same route they scored on last time they had the ball, was right there. But the receiver did not continue to come back to the ball.
No, a little out of his reach there. That seems to be their go-to route in this territory. They've run it several times when we were down here. They've also now run it down here, so. Sandifer will go in motion here. Can the Ironman defense get their first stop? It's incomplete, and they will get their first stop.
And again, Vandenbosch putting a little pressure up in there.
1st and 10 now for the Ironman offense as they'll look to extend this lead from 8. So the Ironman offense will get their opportunity to come back out here. 2 touchdowns on their 2 offensive possessions so far. Both John Ross and Keandre Craig have both found the end zone. All right, 1st and 10 from the 5.
Carter getting the machine ready to go.
Throws down the middle. Tyler Bruce on the catch there.
Carter's pass complete to number 12, Bruce. Stopped by number 12.
Nearly a first down, should be 2nd and short here. First catch of the game for Tyler Bruce. Looked like he wanted to go deep to John Ross, but ultimately ended up checking it down.
Well, and again, you got something hanging down from the middle of the field that kind of.
Yep,
I don't think he was going to go down there.
wasn't designed for indoor football.
Yeah.
Craig in motion. Throws the screen to Bruce. Bruce will run through the first guy. 13 Leonard Frazier on the tackle, but that's a first down for your Ironmen.
And that makes the offensive coaches happy when they move those chains like that.
Yeah, so I mean, sometimes you want to see them move them once because that means you scored a touchdown. But
well,
I think it's good to have some sustained drives where you can build on things offensively. John Ross in motion. He's flying. Carter is going to be taken down, and the flag comes out. Think they might get a horse collar or a face mask?
We have flags on the field.
I think somebody grabbed somebody's face mask.
Yeah, I think Carter, the way he went down was definitely illegal, but we'll see what Todd Gearlings, our official, has to say.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 91. 10-yard penalty results in an automatic first down.
So the Ironmen get their own automatic first down by way of penalty.
Oh, yeah.
And penalty results in another Van Mortgage. First down, Ironman.
Papa don't take no mess.
No. He's got time, throws deep. Bruce lays out and can't quite come up with it. What an effort, though.
That was tremendous.
Just out of his reach. Coverage on the play by Jalen Embry.
That's scary when you see people diving toward the wall like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Reminds me of a New Year's party I was at about 5 years ago.
Good, bad memories or no memories?
Could have gone either way.
2nd and 10 coming up here. Craig in motion. And he makes the catch. What a great catch away from his body. That's a skill that not a lot of receivers have, to both go down and make a strong-handed catch away from your body, but he made it. That's a first down Ironman, and they're going to take over or continue their drive from the 5-yard line.
I'll tell you what, there are not many people for the Ironmen running wide open. This team has got some good coverage people.
But it shows you just how well that Alex Carter's been able to put the ball right on the money for these guys. Throws the ball away. Let's see if they.
And again, another hit on Alex Carter. He's getting up off the ground. That's a coverage sack right there.
He did get the ball away, thankfully, so no sack yardage incurred, but really good pressure on this drive so far from Battle Creek. And that one's a sack. Looked like a missed assignment up front. 91 on the tackle. Reginald Lee gets the sack. His first of the game.
Wow. He went down faster. He went down faster than a chicken wing at Dollar Bill's house.
Yep, timeout for the Ironmen. All right, Coach, 2 minutes left in the first half. Ironmen were driving, now taking a sack and moved back a little bit. 3rd and 10. How big and how important for this Ironmen team is a score before half?
Well, it definitely will give you an advantage going into the halftime here, but you got to remember the Ironmen are kicking off to start the second half, so you're giving them another possession, okay? And right now, you know, you're looking at if they don't get this ball in the end zone and give them a quick possession, that'll be 2 possessions in a row they're going to get.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at here is a possession game right now.
We've got an offensive line change. Center William Berry out, Doug Woods in. That will bump Anthony Younger over to center. Craig in motion. Throws up, and it's intercepted.
Intercepted.
And he will go down. Carter up slow after that one.
I'll tell you what, the last few plays right there.
Something.
Was it the Storm?
Smoke.
The Smoke. Their defensive line dominated.
Yeah, and that's surprising. But now a minute and change. Clock is rolling.
Why do I keep
here.
saying Storm?
We did have a winter storm last night that put us under a little, and it was cold. It just brought in some bitterly cold weather.
Smoke yourself
But things
to death.
are toasty inside the foundry
There
here.
we go.
See if they get a play off before the 1 minute warning.
If they were smart, they would. You know that? Right there's coaching. That's coaching right there. You take that play.
Yep. All right. 1 minute warning will come out.
1 minute warning. After this point, this half, we
That
will have normal
benefits
timing rules.
The Ironmen big time right there.
All right, during that 1 minute warning, now it's time for the Texas Roadhouse T-Bone toss.
We'll be tossing out steaks into the stands. If you catch our winning number, you will win a prize pack courtesy of Texas Roadhouse. Make some noise if you want a T-bone.
They didn't even get down to the other end.
I know. All those poor people that we got to get down there and get them their T-bones. It's too bad we don't have an extra one up here.
I know.
See. Oh, there. You can see on the Jumbotron a gentleman caught one. They really look like raw steaks. Like they're it's not like fake cooked. No, like they're rubber and look like raw steaks. But thanks to Texas Roadhouse for our T-bone toss.
Find out what prize you will receive. Make sure you visit Texas Roadhouse on Harvey Street for all your favorite steakhouse foods. Texas Roadhouse, legendary food, legendary service.
All right. So the Ironmen defense will take over here with a minute remaining in the half. Right, sending Thomas in motion. Screen pass. Partlow gets out to the 18-yard line.
Number 3, Abby on the snap. The best pitch and catch is good.
Very content. Motion over to Trips right there. Very content to take the quick route. And he did capitalize on it, picking up good yardage after the catch.
All right, 1st and 10 now. They'll send him in motion once again. Caught again by Partlow. Should be another first down.
Daniel's pass to get complete to number 7, Partlow. Number 2.
That was a nice pick route right there.
That pitch and catch good for another smoke first down.
Clock is running.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Tony Sock will be in motion here. Under 20 seconds to go. Batted up in the air and caught by Tony Sock.
Daniel's pass complete to number 10.
Let's see if that's the old immaculate reception rule.
It was a great defensive play and a great job by Tony Sock. You'll see here off the hands of the receiver. Tony Sock in the right place, right time. Zach Watts brings him down.
Now you see how important that play was for them to run before the 1-minute warning. Now there's 9 seconds left. See, clock is running. Look at this.
7.
Look at this.
5, 4.
Look at this. This
3,
is coaching.
2,
This is coaching.
1. And that's the end of the half. So at the end of the first half, the Ironmen lead 21-13. We'll be heading onto the field for our halftime activities, and Coach Taylor and I will be back to start the second half.
With your score, the West Michigan Ironmen 21 and the Battle Creek Smoke 13.
1987, the company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
After a close-knit first half. Coach, you had a couple big stops over in the red zone. You were able to bend, don't break. How big were those stops?
You know, in a game like this, it's going to be back and forth all night. They're a great team. They're well coached, ready to play. We got to make stops when we get the opportunity, and so we can capitalize them in the second half.
And what do you guys think you need to do to pull away in this second half?
We just got to stay locked in on defense. You know, we can't make mental mistakes. They're a great football team. We can't give them any more opportunities than they're going to earn.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, everyone, welcome back. It's just about time for the second half. Once again, I'm Trevor Tozlowski, joined by Coach Taylor. Coach Taylor, we got everything we asked for and a little bit more in that first half.
Listen, Mr. T, you and I had an opportunity that first half to watch one good half of football for sure, but that catch by Mr. Ross down in the end zone, that left-handed grab, that is one that will be on the highlight reel for the entire year.
It's got to be.
That was freaking believable. Awesome.
I mean, and it's for us to be this impressed because one-handed catches are not uncommon anymore. Lots of guys have the ability to do that. To jump as high as he did, to catch it the way his hand was orientated, it was outstanding.
Yeah, that's just a display of great athleticism. And again, there are guys out there right now getting paid big money to try and do that.
Yeah. Well, 21-13. Both teams had some missed opportunities. Both teams had some strengths. Well, Ironmen will kick things off to start.
And I'll tell you, this first possession of this second half is big for both teams. Okay? This is real big because in order for the Smoke to get back in this game, they need to take this ball and go down and get some points. Okay? Because they blew an opportunity right there before halftime. Okay? They could have gone in with this game even closer and now had the possession to take the lead in the second half. And on the flip side of that, for the Ironmen right now, this is important that they do not allow the Storm to get some points.
Yeah.
Or the Smoke to get some points.
The Smoke are going to definitely want to try and pull this thing as close to tied as possible. The Ironmen are obviously going to be trying to keep them from doing so. Ironmen received the opening kickoff. Will kick off here to start the second quarter.
You know the interesting thing that really catches my attention in arena football?
What's that?
As much football as I've watched in my lifetime, okay, and at all different levels, I've not seen anybody really get injured since we've been broadcasting this thing. This is my second year. I've not seen, and again, we got guys running into these boards full speed. We got guys flipping over these boards into the crowd.
Yeah.
Trevor, I've never seen anybody come close to, having a trainer go out on the field,
right? Exactly.
Or anything like that. So
and we're very thankful for that. But
I don't know how these players do it.
No, because you watch the NFL or college football, you see non-contact injuries and sprain. Like none of that stuff seems to translate over to the indoor football game. Received by 15 Sandifer. He'll take it down to the 16-yard line of the Ironmen.
I don't think that's what the Ironmen wanted to. How they wanted to start out field position-wise.
No, I'm sure Coach Smith will have a talk with Ben Townsend about that.
Also, we want to remind fans that the first few rows to be alert, as you may catch a player or two during tonight's competition. As always, if a ball goes into the stands during play, you can keep it. However, we ask that if a player lands in your lap, please throw them back. That's our public service announcement for the night. Thank you.
I'd rather keep the player and throw the ball back.
Yeah. But that is frowned upon here.
They were just talking about if the ball goes up in the stands, the fans can keep it, but if the player goes up.
Caught by Partlow. Oh, and speaking of going into the crowd.
Now they got to throw the player back.
Partlow, the former Ironman player, has had quite an impact so far. He's been the favorite target of Darren Daniel thus far.
Watch a replay on this one. Watch him go up. And now, there he goes. It doesn't get any better than that.
Nope, it's a contact sport for even the spectators in the stands.
I got buddies that wouldn't have let him go back. They got big 99 down here, the left tackle raising his hand. He's the eligible one.
Yep, so Vandenbosch will be able to...
The one-man gang.
They'll take down Austin after a very short gain here. We'll bring up third down for the Smoke.
47, Austin on the carry. 33, Watts on the stop. Third down.
Third down and about a yard to go here. See if they run it again with Austin. That would be my guess. They won't. Instead, they'll throw. Caught by Partlow.
First down. He got in the end zone, I believe. I think he got in unless his knee was down.
I also thought he was in. They're going to mark him down at the 1. But like I said, let's see the replay. Was his knee down before he stretched across? No, I think that he should have gotten in there.
I think the Ironmen got a good spot anyway out of that.
Yeah. See if they can take advantage of it, maybe force a turnover here and really steal the momentum.
They quarterback sneak here or not, Trevor?
No. Handoff, 47. Nope. You were right. Big stop defensively. Managed to hold him off on about 3 or 4 different attempts. I think they're going to go with 47 Shamir Austin here. They tried the QB sneak once. I think you go to the running back now.
Watch the one matchup in the center and the middle guard.
There's the pitch. And a great tackle, LJ Buter with a huge play.
That road is closed.
What a hit. Let's see that's a great play by LJ Buter coming all the way across the formation to make a huge tackle. He was a wrestler in high school at Granville, and you could tell that was a takedown.
Oh, those wrestlers, they have no fear.
Third and goal from the half-yard line.
Now, if he throws the ball, I got a prediction it's going to be low.
Incomplete. 4th and goal now. The Ironman defense has been so stout inside the 5. If they can make one more stop, that could really shift the momentum here.
He'll come back with another zip route right here.
Fourth and goal from the half-yard line.
Joe Tannis. Joe Tannis just getting after his boys over there.
Set him in motion. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mason Partlow.
And Joe Tannis is talking to him about offensive and pushing.
Well, 21-19 now is the score.
Those officials don't want Joe Tannis' wife down there.
No. Jim Terry will come out for the point after attempt.
If she gets on that field, there'll be hell to pay.
11, Terry in for the extra point.
And it's blocked, no good.
And that kick was blocked.
Now, they called that a penalty last week, coming off the edge.
Kick is no good. Time for our Evoke kayak toss. Media timeout. We'll go down to the field for some action here.
Media timeout. All right, Iron Nation, we have Monty Kelly down on the field with Effie, and they'll have 3 chances to win that kayak. All they need to do is hit the kayak with the football, and they are taking home a kayak from Evoke Paddle Sports. Okay, Monty, are you ready down there? Iron Nation, let's cheer them on. Here we go. Help him out, Effie.
Just short again. He's got one more try.
I
think that's
he cut
2
the
tries.
distance in
We
half.
got
He's
one
still
more
short.
to go here.
Get it up, get up, get some height on it. Nope.
And it's in the kayak.
Maybe he can win a.
I think we've got a winner. Congratulations, Monty. You've just won a kayak from Evoke Paddle Sports. We'd like to give a special thanks to Evoke Paddle Sports. The Evoke Paddle Sports line offers future-rich kayaks, perfect for the
If I won
outdoor
that kayak,
enthusiast.
I'd put a 70-horse motor on the back of it.
You're gonna wear a life jacket after that, right? Because we're gonna end up with you halfway in Lake Michigan, and that thing's gonna tip over.
I'd give the DNR a run for their money.
All right, Willie Shanks, Danny Hugan back deep to return this kick from Jim Terry. Ironmen lead at 2 now.
And again, we talked about that first possession of the second half.
Happy birthday to Max Bellinger over in the Benton Baker Suite. Happy birthday, Max. Thanks for spending your day with the Ironmen.
And that was on a 4th down play.
Yeah, really, really big play. Battle Creek has found a way to make a play happen when they needed to. The Ironmen have been really great on 1st through 3rd down defense. 4th down, they've come up short a couple of times. A penalty has helped as well. Jim Terry, though, will send this one deep.
Well, now this puts a lot of pressure on the offense.
That one
For the
out of
Ironmen
bounds.
to go down there and get some points on the board.
Ironmen will take things over at the 20-yard line.
When you buy a house, we know that you aren't just looking for a property.
Eddie Alexander.
There he is, one of the great sponsors. He's got the bullpen along with Mario's son, Mario II, as well as TransNation Title and Shoreline Insurance. The whole home buying process handled in that group right there.
Stop by the bullpen and say hi to Eddie and his team tonight.
Eddie is the man.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Ironmen.
1st and 10 from the 10.
That's offside.
We've got laundry on the field.
Should be offsides here. We'll get the call from Todd Gearlings in a moment. And they're really letting these players go at it.
5-yard penalty, remains 1st down.
Ironmen will move things up to the 15-yard line now, 1st and 5.
That penalty moves the ball to the 15-yard line. The Ironmen will have it 1st and 5 from the 15.
Keandre Craig will be in motion once again. Throw deep. It's caught! Touchdown, Keandre Craig! What a play on the football, Coach Taylor.
You got to find that football, defensive back. Keandre came back for that football.
Look at this replay. Throws it up. Double coverage, but Keandre Craig, the only one who can find the football, and he's in for 6. Huge play there for the Ironmen.
I don't know how he got that ball by the
screen?
The screen in the middle and the lights.
That's a guy who's played here his whole career.
There's a guy that knows the arena.
Ben Townsend looking to make it a 2-score game. And no
That
good.
kick is wide right. Well, and both teams respond, Trevor, in their first possession of the second half. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
Linda Anderson, Haley Schramm, and David Vega make up the Montague team at Van Dyke Mortgage.
They believe that the mortgage process begins and ends with relationships.
All
Before
right,
exploring
so
mortgage
the Ironmen
options,
unable
Linda,
to take advantage and make things a 2-score game there. Still just an 8-point game. Still no defensive stops yet. So the Ironmen seem like they've been playing from ahead the whole game though, which is their advantage. So if you trade scores but you scored first, then you're going to be in good shape.
Right. Well, that's why I was saying that possession that the Smoke had right before halftime was so big for the Ironmen to stop them. That was big.
Yeah, and they really just mismanaged the clock.
They did. They did.
All right, let's make some noise for the Michigan Coastal Credit Union kickoff.
I'll tell you what, one of the most dangerous places on a football field, in a regular football field, is on the sidelines. Because guys are running out of bounds. I see more coaches get hurt on the sidelines. Plays come out of bounds. And here in the Arena League, you got more people on the inside, of on the playing field than you would think you would have. The chain gang, things like that. I wouldn't want to be in the chain gang. Oh, this guy's going to.
Coastal kick.
Oh, yeah, this guy's George Blanda's son. He got it sized up.
All right, let's welcome Rod Stark to the field tonight for the Michigan
He's got steel-toed Nikes on.
This is simple. Knock it through and you win. The further out you go, the more money you can
What do you
win.
think? You think he's got it from midfield?
Oh, not with those shoes. He's got elf shoes on. The pointed toe. Look at that.
Not quite.
They look like chic shoes.
Let's see if he's able to make this one.
The problem is, watch him, Trevor. He's got his head up. Watch, when he kicks it, his head's up. You got to keep his head down on the ball. Watch this. Watch his head. See? Now
it
he
was
tried
a little
it
bit
soccer
better.
style.
Yep. Last attempt here.
Kick it left-footed.
No good.
He knocked over the Zamboni in the
I
hallway.
was going to say that. I thought I heard the crash from up here.
Good try, Rod. And thank you to Michigan Coastal Credit Union.
For tonight's Michigan Coastal Credit Union Coastal Kick.
All right. Media timeout finished. Ironmen ready to send this one deep.
And really, we've only seen one turnover in the game.
Yeah, the turnover on downs, right?
No, an interception.
Oh, yeah, the interception
down there.
by Carter.
Threw an interception in the end zone.
And a kicker change has been made. Alex Carter will be kicking this one off after Ben Townsend missed the extra point.
A lot of people in here drinking this Bud Light tonight.
It is quite popular among the folks here.
It is. It's the beverage of choice.
All right, Carter set and ready to kick.
Also, the breakfast of champions. I drink it 3 times a day myself.
While that ran, the game clock continued to run. Please reset the game clock to 7 minutes, 30 seconds.
So we're putting over a minute back on the clock as it did not stop during that media timeout.
Alex Carter teeing up for another Michigan Postal Credit Union kickoff.
Nice hop.
Good kick return there, though. Number 5, Michael Curry Jr. takes it all the way down to the 14-yard line, so they'll have good field position to start things for the Ironmen, or excuse me, for the Smoke. That first high bounce was good, and then I thought there might be a chance for a bobble and a turnover, but he secured it and got good field position.
That sucker was a 25-foot hop. Get the kicking tee off the field.
Yep. Good eye by Keandre Craig. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Smoke. Down 8. They'll send Curry in motion. And he's going to actually lose a yard.
Curry Jr. on the carry. Number 0, Derek Vandenbosch with the stop.
So those fly sweep plays have really not worked for the Smoke. They've run several and have lost yards or gotten back to the line on just every one of them.
They've never gotten. They've run that play 4 times and they have not gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And the other thing is they've only run it to their left.
It's very curious that they haven't tried to run it the other. Well, they did have the one to the right, right down here by the goal line where L.J. Buter was able to make that last stop. But not a very successful play for them. Keeps the Ironmen, I guess, on their toes and having to defend the run, but Tony Sox in motion here. Catch made by Partlow. He'll be driven out of bounds.
Partlow, number 7, Buter on the stop. Translation title is the team you want working for you. Whether it's a commercial or residential deal, they have the resources.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The fans sure are close to the action here, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my God. We are a part of the game.
Our spot is essentially at the top of the seats here in the arena, and we couldn't have a better seat in the house. Like, every seat in the arena is right on top of the action.
You got to pay attention here. This is like a hockey game. You know?
3rd down and about 8. Almost intercepted by Zach Watts, and said Partlow in for the touchdown.
This ball was almost intercepted.
I mean, Watts could not have missed it by more than an inch or 2.
Zach Watts has still not figured out how he didn't get that ball. And I agree with him. I thought he had it too. But that was tremendous concentration by the Smoke wide receiver right there to pull that ball in.
Smoke are looking to go for 2 here to bring this game into a tie at 27 apiece. Ball will go on the right hash.
Like the Smoker lining up for 2.
Shamir Austin will not get there. Nick DeCracker sends him back. They drove him back 10 yards to stop the 2-point conversion attempt and keep the Ironmen in the lead, 27-25.
Great stand right there by the Ironman defense. Joe Tanis congratulating the force unit.
Another big play.
And now here we are in the 3rd quarter, winding down, Trevor. Each possession carries a lot of weight.
You have to score now because so far neither defense has been able to get a stop, and if you don't get the stop going,
or at least someone you like, at the very least, someone who hasn't been eating onions.
It's time for tonight's Kiss Cam.
Don't be bashful, kiss.
Come on. Yes. There we go. Oh, wow. One from each side. Are you guys sitting your seat apart for a reason? Hey, how about you guys? Somebody. Oh, first date. How nice. Ironmen Day. Okay, that's enough. How about you two? Hey, wait, that's my wife. No. Who's next in here? Look at the video board. It's a kiss cam. There we go. Look, kiss. 2 steps. Look at the video board. Hey, how about you guys? Yeah, your teammates. Come on, your teammates. Yeah. Come on. Look at the video board. It's the kiss cam. Yeah, come on, kiss. It's okay.
All right, kiss cam done and finished. Back to the action, which has been riveting tonight. Low scoring. It was 27-0 at the end of 5 minutes in the first game.
Absolutely.
Well, like we talked about, every possession is going to matter in this one. You cannot afford an empty possession.
No.
The Ironmen really need to find a way to make their extra point should they score again to push this to a 2-score game. Because keeping it within 8 always makes things a little bit spicy.
Well, and again, the Ironmen have done a better job coming out after halftime of protecting Alex Carter.
Yeah.
You know, keeping him off the ground and what we call keeping his uniform clean. You don't want him on the back.
Just a bit high on that one.
Well, the Ironmen will take over at the 20-yard line, so that will be good to get things started for them. Yeah, I'd have to watch the film of this game again. I don't understand what happened on that one drive where the Ironmen all of a sudden forgot how to block Alex Carter. They protected him all up to that point. They protected him since that point. But that particular drive, they gave up, I think, 4 or 5 pressures and a sack, and it just really put things out of whack for the Ironmen.
Right. Yep, they've done a much better job of establishing the line of scrimmage and maintaining it.
There we go. Ironmen starting at the 20 like they should. William Berry back in at center.
This is what March Madness is really all about. Ironman football.
That's true. John Ross in motion. Instead thrown towards Craig, incomplete. 27, Juwan Hemphill was in coverage there.
Right.
So they've got him playing defensive back. He's got a tall task trying to guard Keandre Craig.
Right, exactly. I was, again, nice job of pass protecting right there for Carter.
Speaking of Tony Anise guys, you mentioned Juwan Hemphill in our pregame. Keandre Craig finished his career up at Ferris State. So a couple of Tony Anise guys.
Those guys love football. They have a passion and a sincere drive to continue to play the game that they love. There goes Alex. Going to be a few yards short of a first down.
Number 14, Carter on the carry. Brought down by number 5, Hurley Jr.
Yeah, there's been a little extracurricular. I'm really surprised that the referees have let everything go so far.
Oh yeah, but you got some people that are very competitive out here right now, and this
Absolutely.
is a very competitive. It's a 2-point game. Here we are, almost going into fourth quarter.
Yeah,
you know,
under 2.5 minutes left, 2-point game. Going to be third and about 5 for the maybe 4 for the Ironmen.
Again.
Throw to Craig. That's a first down catch, at least it should be.
That's a first down.
Carter's pass complete.
First down for the Ironmen.
Brought down by number 24, Steve.
So first down for the Ironmen at the Smoke 17-yard line. Ironmen have had a little bit more trouble here recently of finding guys open down the field. The Smoke have really done a pretty good job in coverage. Not just that one play where Keandre got behind them and found the ball when they couldn't. Otherwise, it's been really underneath stuff they've been having to settle for. Still nothing from Sterling Alexander until, he almost had it.
Ball thrown a little bit behind him right there.
Yep, a little behind, a little high. Broken up by Jalen Embry.
He picked the right man to throw to, though.
I was just talking about how he hadn't gotten a target, and he nearly came down with that one. 2nd and 10 now for the Ironmen.
Semper Fi just walked in front of you and I with 3 beers.
He's not messing around. All right, Craig in motion here. And he's brought down on the blitz. Number 5, Michael Curry, the running back, gets the sack and sets it up for 3rd and long here for the Ironmen.
Big play right there. Big play.
Huge play.
By the Smoke defense. I mean, we almost have to score a touchdown.
See if they get the playoff before the end of the quarter if they let this one go all the way down.
I'll be curious to see how Alex approaches this. If he wants to cut the distance in half, or if he's gonna, go for a goal. What a great game!
Great game. 15 minutes left. Do not change your browser. If you can somehow get down here and still get tickets, come see this.
This is not for the faint of heart here right now.
It's not. If you can get tickets somehow, see if they'll let you in to watch the 4th quarter in person, because it's going to be that good. We are getting a little in-arena action going on. We'll keep you updated. 27-25 is the score here as we head to the 4th quarter. Ironmen are going to be facing a 3rd and long. They had a play that, like I said, Coach Taylor and I had been talking about how great the Ironmen offensive line had been for several plays, and then all of a sudden it came out and they were able to sack Alex Carter for the 2nd time in this game. As we went to our break, we were talking about how, whether or not you aim for the first down or the touchdown, I think it's really about taking what the defense gives you, right, Coach Taylor?
Well, exactly. Here's the other thing you got to be thinking about. Okay, from both sides of the coin. Now, you get in a situation where it's 4th down. Do you go for it or do you kick it and try and get the points? Okay. The second thing is, you got to be thinking, if you're the Smoke, we need a good 2-point play if we get a touchdown. So start thinking about that as an offensive staff so that we don't waste a lot of time and we have a play to go to if we go for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I think, you saw how the kicks have gone. You've already had a missed extra point. Carter was doing the kickoff on the most recent one. I would guess that Nate was going to go for it and that he doesn't necessarily believe in our kicker to be able to put it through the uprights and get those 3 points. It's time for the 4th quarter, though. This is where champions are made, right, Coach?
How about go through the staff here, the front office staff of this organization. Mario Flores. Go ahead, go through them.
Mario, the owner, myself as the general manager,
there we
Gavin
go.
DeVries as game day operations. We'll finish the list here after this play. Throw to John Ross, and they're not going to pick much up, so they will get, it'll be a 4th and very long. Late flag. They might have finally thrown the first unsportsmanlike flag of the whole game. Let's see what happened.
At an inopportune time, we get a personal foul.
Yeah, that would really put that's going to make things extremely tough for the Ironmen. See what Todd Gillings has to say.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 5 of Muskegon, 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So now the Ironmen just have to try and get it as close as you can so that...
And if they don't get it, look at the field position right now that they're giving the smoke.
That's a terrible... It's all... So I'd have to see it again. I don't know what he said or did. But if you've let all of this go so far, how can you make that call in the fourth quarter there? He must have said something extremely egregious to have that called there.
Well... This is a big play right here.
Behind Alexander and incomplete. Ironmen turn it over, and the smoke will start inside the Ironman 20-yard line here, down just 2.
Boy, if he'd have hit him in stride right there, he could still be running. So the smoke dodge a bullet and take possession in Ironman territory here.
Time for a big defensive stop from the Ironmen. They forced 6 turnovers in week 1, none so far. This would be a huge time for them to get their first.
Well, and that goal line stand right before.
So the smoke will start at the 19-yard line of the Ironmen.
All right, we need someone to step up and make a play.
Got to make a big play.
Make a play. Dial it up.
And he's fitting it into some tight windows. That one just beyond the outstretched hands of Derek Vandenbosch and in front of LJ Buter. Edward Thomas for the first down and first and goal now.
Well, I tell you what, Derek Vandenbosch missed that by about an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter.
So many times these Ironman linebackers have been in the right position and just not quite able to make the play. And those games of inches are what could put the Ironmen behind here, depending on the outcome of these next couple of plays.
Hey, what the throwing mechanics of the smoke quarterback, he's a real deal.
Yeah, Darren Daniel from like you mentioned, Stanford and Alabama State.
He is a real deal. His mechanics are extremely sound. He cuts it back.
Swallowed up by Ryan Armstrong.
He's not. Hey, Armstrong said that road is closed, son.
Yep.
Number 5, Curry Jr. on the carry, 91. The Foundry Bull wants to give a big shout out to Muskegon Welding for helping him with his t-shirt cannon and helping him defend his title as the best mascot in arena football. Thank you, Muskegon Welding, for your continued support.
Second and goal now from the 5. Edward Thomas in motion. Incomplete. Nearly made the play.
Happy 18th birthday to Brock Dornbos.
Brock Dornbos, I believe a member of the Fruitport football team where Nate coaches, I believe.
A pretty young lady just came up and told me it was his birthday. And yes, she smelled like Bud Light. God bless her soul. I recognize that odor anywhere.
We're trying to get the wave going.
Brock, in 2 more years, you can be out here playing, brother. They're getting the wave going here.
Timeout for Battle Creek, their first of the second half. All right, so third down now for the Smoke. Jim Terry gets his opportunity to warm up the leg in case they opt to go for the field goal. Would you attempt a field goal to go up 1?
Again, right now, you got to play for the lead. You got to play for the lead. And they've got one of the, a proven kicker.
Yeah, a veteran for sure. 3rd down. What does Coach Tanis have dialed up here?
I'd look for the comeback route in the corner of the end zone.
They've gone after that several times now. Great tackle by Willie Shanks. What a play.
There's a flag.
See what the flag
I hope
is
this
for.
is not an unsportsmanlike conduct against us and an automatic first down.
It's either 4th and goal from near the 10 or an automatic first down for them 2 yards away from the goal line.
Let's see how the officials come out of it.
Let's see what our official has to say.
After play's over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 31 of the offense. 10-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
So that's a huge play for the Ironmen.
That is a big play right there.
They got it on 31. I don't have a 31 for them. Might have been 21. Jay Valentine.
You know, the big thing is you want to play the game with emotion.
Yeah.
You know, with tremendous passion and emotion, but you got to make sure that you bottle it and not hurt your team.
4th and long.
Control of it.
Can the Ironmen get a crucial stop here? Great job breaking up the play.
We got a penalty flag back here.
Number 0, Garrett Vandenbosch, and welcome to Muskegon. Flag on the play.
This is interesting. Keep your poise, fellas. Keep your poise.
Illegal defense, number 91, did a stunt that is illegal. 1st and 10, automatic first down.
Automatic first.
Another time, the Ironmen have gotten a stop and got hurt by an illegal defense.
Joe Tanis is beside himself. And I believe that one of the defensive linemen did a stunt.
That's what they're calling.
Okay, and it's a violation. And the stunt he did.
Also, after the game, log on to CatchMark SportsNet for highlights and a full game recap.
So he's explaining to Joe right now what he did. And Joe's telling him he's out of his mind. He was watching the wrong game.
Yeah, I think, these guys are veteran officials, but not of the indoor game. And you just wonder if some of these rules are being misinterpreted or misrepresented. In any case, 1st and goal once again for the Smoke.
Big series here defensively. That's a coverage.
Daniel's pass
Incomplete pass. Good coverage there by the Ironmen.
Absolutely.
10 minutes just about remaining. This is really going to come down to the wire, Coach Taylor.
Absolutely it is. That's why the emotions that these players are showing. You got to keep your composure going down the stretch in a close game like this. And these aren't high school kids, you know.
Thomas will be in motion for the smoke. Tackle made at the 5 by Shanks again. Shanks is definitely a willing tackler as well.
Oh, yeah.
Talked about Buter, but Shanks is not afraid to lay the hammer.
All we can say is Shanks for the memories.
Shanks for the memories indeed. 3rd and goal now from the 4. The Ironmen have probably defended.
Shanks for the memories of Willie and his boys.
The Ironmen
collecting all the toys.
Probably defended 20 plays inside their own 5-yard line. Have done a great job. It's just 4th down that they've really struggled.
That's not going anywhere.
No. So a loss there. 4th and goal from the 5. We're right back where we started, Coach Taylor.
Absolutely, with just time off the clock. You know, that play looks good on paper offensively when you draw it up. But when you've got a defensive unit as quick as the Ironmans, it gets shut down pretty quick.
Yeah, you're not going to fool them at all.
Eight and some change running clock right now. 8 and some change.
4th and goal from the 6-yard line.
You got to watch a comeback route right here in the corner of the end zone.
Picked off! LJ Buter! A huge defensive stand. Just when we talked about needing a turnover, LJ Buter makes the play.
That's how you meet the challenge right there.
Absolutely. Let's see the replay.
Buter says, throw it my way. And then Van den Bosch comes over and dumps him into the crowd.
One of our last media timeouts of the game will give us a break and a chance to analyze what that means. So Ironmen will take over at their own 5-yard line. There's been some concern about the pressure that the Smoke have gotten on Alex Carter in the last couple drives.
And the Ironmen are not out of the woods yet. They've got their back right up against the goal line here. They got a long way to go, and it's imperative that they run some time off this clock and not give them, the Smokes great field possession.
Yep, the Ironmen need at least 1 first down here to really feel better, but you got to score, right?
I'm going to go down and see if I can move the football out to about midfield during this timeout here.
You got to be quick, Coach Taylor. Our media timeout's almost over.
I can't make it. We got to get the dairy cow out there to move the ball for us.
All right, so the Ironmen will take over after that LJ Buter interception. 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line.
This would be a big series here if they could pull up some points.
Fumbled snap, gets it away. Keandre Craig makes the catch.
Oh, did we dodge a bullet?
Oh, my
Did we dodge
goodness.
a bullet?
Oh, my goodness.
Alex Carter.
Look at this. Just barely got back onto it and gets a first down.
We snatched victory out of the jaws of defeat on that play.
Yes, you did.
I'm going to get a job one of these days with Mario. I hope he calls me Monday and offers me one.
Throws to Craig again. Makes the catch. And another first down. Keandre Craig has been outstanding tonight. I know that John Ross catch will probably be the highlight of the night, but Keandre Craig has been able to catch routes at all 3 levels. Huddling up here to see what they'll go with on 1st and 10 from the 17 of the Smoke. Under 6.5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. John Ross will be in motion. Throw to him, incomplete. Tried to get him on the out route. Incomplete, however.
The big thing right now, Trevor, is the clock's running.
Yep.
The clock's running, and we got the ball away from our end zone.
Yeah, that is the crucial thing. The Ironmen have to put some points on the board here.
Second down and 10 from the 17-yard line.
This offensive line right now for the Ironmen.
Incomplete, miscommunication on the route there. So 3rd and 10 now after 2 consecutive incomplete passes. See what they can call here. The pressure has been getting to the Ironmen again on this drive.
Tell you what's interesting is the Smoke they've opted to go with much smaller linebackers than the Ironmen, but boy, are they quick.
Yeah.
My
definitely.
gosh, are they quick. And
Musa
they
and
can
Curry
run.
have definitely been quick. Throw across the middle. Sterling Alexander unable to come back to the ball. It's 4th and 10 now.
See, now this is big because all the Smoke needs is a field goal.
Yeah. Ironmen just need a first down here. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. So you got to, of course, the Smoke are going to know that, are going to defend the sticks hard.
We hope to see you at Legend Sports Bar after the game.
4th down here. Dial it up, Alex. Here they come with a linebacker. And he's going down.
Number 14, Carter, brought down by number 9, Ready.
And that sack hurts because now they're right near midfield again.
This game now is a coin toss.
Ironmen are going to need another big defensive stop as the offense is unable to get it done here.
Hey, they can do it.
Oh, sure,
Hey, do
absolutely.
not shoot yourself in the foot with a stupid penalty. You know, keep your poise, play with tremendous intensity, and play assignment football. No missed tackles. Dollar Bill's over here right now running the switchboard.
Yes,
I think
sir.
he's calling the defensive plays for the Ironmen.
Partlow will be in high motion. See if the Ironmen can get some pressure on Daniel like they have been unable to most of the evening. Oh, and DeCracker. Oh,
What
my
a
God,
catch.
what a catch. Edward Thomas on the back of L.J. Buter. That one's a close second to John Ross's catch.
Not only that, but for Daniel to get that ball off, you know, with his back to somebody that's going to drill him. Wow.
Yeah, that was impressive. Already another first down for the Smoke. Under 3 minutes left. Ironmen still lead 27-25. And another catch.
Down to the 5.
Daniel's pass complete to number 7, Hartlow. 0, Danny Bosch on the stop.
So we're approaching 2 minutes left. First and goal for the Smoke from the 5.
I don't understand why their quarterback, Daniels, keeps talking to Joe Tanis down there in the field.
Yeah, don't you wish we could have some of these guys mic'd up sometimes?
Oh, yeah, I think that'd be great.
I mean, we'd lose monetization about 10 seconds into the game from the profanity, but it would be very interesting.
2 minutes.
Sock in motion. Incomplete. And they're going to call pass interference.
Yep, automatic first.
Ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. But the Ironmen should get at least one more possession, right? There was definitely contact.
Early contact, number 22 defense. Half the distance to the goal, remains first down.
And that corner of the arena does not agree.
No.
And the rest of the arena chimes in with them. Wonder how many footballs they go through in a game like this. 20?
Yeah, about that normally.
Hope they get a good deal on footballs.
First and goal from the 2. Sock will be in motion. That should be offensive pass interference, right?
They got it. They got it.
So the Ironmen will get the ball.
This is the first lead they've had in this football game.
Ironmen should get the ball back with about a minute left.
So for the first time this season, the Ironmen trail. And the clock is running. What a great game.
It's been great. Ironmen will only get the ball left with a minute left. No, hey. What is the call? I think somebody just didn't update that.
And that's the 1-minute warning. Iron Nation, thank you for coming out tonight. The guys in the Sparks are going to come out and take selfies with the fans. So come on down to the board and get in your selfie. Selfies will be posted to our Facebook page on Tuesday.
Nobody's leaving this place.
No. They're figuring out a clock issue.
Play was a touchdown. The game clock should be 1:35. 1:35.
That's about right.
So we'll get things readjusted there. We still need the scoreboard in the arena adjusted. It should read visitor 31, home 27.
Absolutely. Well, if they don't change it.
Oh, it just did get changed. Well, the Ironmen will have to score a touchdown. No field goal can win it or can put them back in the lead or tied.
Well, exactly. So whether they get 1 point or 2 points here, the Ironmen are going to have to score a touchdown.
And we are still in a delay. Not sure exactly what we're waiting on here, Coach.
You know, the interesting thing is, I wonder how the quarterbacks, when it gets this noisy in the arena, it's got to be pretty difficult for them to communicate.
I would imagine so. I mean, you and I are sitting right next to each other, and at some of those moments of fever pitch, it's a hard struggle for me to hear you, let alone try and communicate cadence and everything to a bunch of teammates.
Was talking with one of the coaches from the Smoke before the game, and he was talking about the growth of this league with more teams from the state of Michigan, and I'm like, brother, that is exactly what needs to happen, is you need to get about 5 or 6 teams, you know, in the state of Michigan, minimize travel. You've got enough universities and talent in the state to have a great
So the
conference.
ball's at the 5 for the 2-point conversion. And it's incomplete. So again, for some reason, the 2-point conversion is from the 5. I don't think they did that on the first one, did they? Okay. Well, 31-27 in favor of the Smoke. The Ironmen will have one final chance to get this thing right with 1 minute and 17 seconds left.
Well, and again, to me, the running back on the Ironmen need to make sure they pay real good attention to these linebackers, okay? Because if they blitz, they are not the biggest guys, but they're coming quick, and they got to get in there and fill that gap.
Yep,
and pick him up.
The linemen have to either give Carter a pocket or give him room to slide. Right now, they're not giving him either.
This game is going to go right down to the final seconds. You know that?
Yes, sir.
Nobody's going through the exit. Nobody. Mario's out there waving people in off the street to catch this.
Yeah.
Bring a round of beer up here for the boys. Put it on my tab.
You got a nice tab here, Coach Taylor?
I'll run a tab here anytime.
All right, Jim Terry will send it deep.
I'm not afraid of no tab.
No. See if Willie Shanks can get a good kick return again here. He hasn't had opportunities lately.
Tell you what, you want that football in Mr. Shanks' hands.
Off the light, should give it to them at midfield at least.
That kick goes up in the lights.
So the Ironmen will get great field position to start this thing.
Here comes Alex Carter. Look at him.
I think they're all pointing to the light that's still swinging as to where the ball should be spotted.
Yeah.
They're trying to spot it back 5 yards further back.
They're pleading Nate's pleading this case. Tracy Lewis is in there now. This is going to get intense now.
Yeah. All right, Ironmen start from their own 20. John Ross in motion. Throw deep. And a fan might have gotten in the way of John Ross from catching that.
He waited too long.
Number 24, Steve.
But
in the coverage.
again, look what's hanging right up over his head in the middle of the field here. That's why he couldn't throw it right away.
Yep.
1 minute warning.
We have the 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. This is the 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. After this point, we will have normal timing rule for the last minute.
Who's going to make the play, Trevor? Who's going to make the play?
Part of me wants to go with the easy answer, which would seem to be Keandre Craig. He's been making plays all night. Sterling Alexander is a guy that has not gotten he's gotten hands on the ball, hasn't been able to make a play yet. He's in motion here.
And here comes the linebacker.
Throw, it's intercepted. And the Ironmen might take their third ever defeat.
Well, that takes care of that. What a play.
Clock's still
and again,
running.
What we talked about with that linebacker coming on a blitz, did nobody pick him up? Nobody picked him up. And we were wondering who was going to make a big play.
And it ended up being the smoke.
The smoke made the big play. Controversy surrounds that play.
It sure does. The Ironmen are set to take, unless a big play can happen here, set to take their third ever defeat here at Mercy Health Arena.
And the clock.
Short gain there, Partlow on the catch. Do the Ironmen have it in them to force a turnover here?
Well, you tackle the ball. Actually, I was surprised they threw it right there.
Yeah.
You know? So the smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
There was fire for sure, and fired might be the response from some parts of this game.
When you look at how we played the second half, we didn't play real well.
No,
Okay?
not at all. I mean, we
we
scored
came out,
no points.
We
in the
came
second
out well.
half.
The first opening drive we took down and scored.
Okay, yep. It
And
was
after
21-13, you're right.
After that, but you got to give credit, man. This was a great football game. Extremely hard fought and contested.
Yeah.
Timeout was called by West Michigan. Each team has 2 timeouts left.
I definitely would not be putting the ball out there for grabs.
I wouldn't either, but 2nd and 5. Yeah, we'll see. Sock will be in motion. Throw made and caught by Edward Thomas. Clock will stop again here at 21 seconds.
West Michigan timeout. West Michigan has 1 timeout left.
So 21 seconds left here. Ironmen have 1 timeout left. It's 3rd and about 5 for the Smoke. They're going to have to put it in the air again. If you're the Ironmen, are you pressing and risking getting beat over the top to try and stop that quick completion?
Tell you what, you got to get up on them right now and not allow them to throw that quick pass. I'm surprised, again, they're throwing the football. But I guess I don't know the strategy at this point in the game that they do.
Sock will be in motion here, 3rd and 5.
I got a feeling these officials, when this game's over, they're going to run.
That's a fumble! Huge play for the Ironmen. They might get the ball back with like 10 seconds left for a last-minute play. So 4th down now. 16 seconds to go, Coach.
There is no timeout necessary after that play. Clock stops.
Ironmen still have a timeout left, too, because of no yards.
Right. I think they're going to go deep. Now, if I'm the Ironmen over on the bench right now with that offense, I'm telling them, hey, we've got to have 2 plays right now.
Yep.
You know, we've got to have our stuff together so we're not wasting any time on the clock when we get out there on that field.
Big play coming up here.
I told you this game was going to go right down to the last second.
It really has. See if the Ironmen can make a big 4th down stop here. Yes! Clock is going to stop. The Ironmen will get 1 more shot from the 10-yard line.
Uh-oh.
The things all changed.
Again, watch for the Smoke. Watch their linebackers here. Watch their linebackers. And we've got 1 timeout.
1 timeout left. 11 seconds. Can the Ironmen pull this one back from the brink of defeat?
Watch it. There we go.
13 seconds. Watch out. 5 has been making a big impact on those blitzes and freeing up those offensive linemen.
Watch these 2 inside linebackers right here.
Sterling Alexander will be in motion to start.
This place will erupt.
I'm going to erupt if we score here, Coach.
Erupt.
Delay or too many men on the field. They had 9 players on the field.
Yeah, they did.
They had 9 players on the field. Ironmen are going to move half the distance to the goal and get another opportunity.
Again, another, would you call it a coaching blunder?
Sort of,
on
yeah.
the smoke. That's a substitution situation. They shot themselves in the foot with that one. Every rule in the rule book has been hit tonight.
It sure has.
Illegal substitution. The defense had 9 players. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Now they're pleading for more time on the clock.
See if they can do this. Crowd's getting loud.
Pay attention.
All right.
Pay attention.
Keandre Craig will be in motion. 7 seconds. Pass interference.
Quarters pass intended for number 1. Thanks, Craig.
Ironmen have 1 second left.
We said this game was going to go right down to the wire. I am underpaid, overworked, as are you,
3 seconds.
Trevor.
What was that, Coach?
We are underpaid and overworked.
Yes, this is incredible. 3 seconds left. This is it.
We need a vacation. I got to see if Mario's got any contact.
All right, here we go. Sterling Alexander in motion.
Carter drops back, looks.
John Moss in the middle.
Touchdown!
Ironman!
Touchdown!
Time expires. The Ironmen win. Night is fired up. It's pandemonium. The Ironmen win. What an atmosphere, Coach.
Do you believe in miracles? What happened? And the officials walk off the field. What a game!
Extracurricular going on in the corner after the thing.
What a game!
The Ironmen win this one 33-31 and move to 2-0 on the season. Folks, if you don't want to tune in 2 weeks from now, I don't know what to tell you. That's as good as indoor football gets.
That game was so good, it was disgusting.
And there's still players fighting after the game. Things are getting
tempers
chippy.
flare. The officials are out of here. There's Mario down there shaking hands and greeting.
Jim Terry's out of here. There's players still going after it. All of this doesn't matter. What matters is the Ironmen win 33-31.
On the final play of the game, CatchMark Sports.
Boy, oh boy, what a game. Coach Taylor, it was a pleasure. So, moving forward, the Ironmen will play their next home game April 1st here from the Foundry against the Southwest Michigan Apex. I'm Trevor Tozlowski. I was joined by Coach Taylor tonight. Please drive home safe. Have a great evening. We will see you again on April 1st. Good night.
Act like you know how this goes. like you know how this goes.